Wondering when you can lock a mortgage rate? Mortgage rate locks are an important part of the home buying process because they can help you avoid rising interest and potentially save thousands of dollars. Rate locks are especially helpful amid rising interest rates, such as what the market experienced in late 2022. Interest rates sat a little under 6.5% and were expected to continue to rise into 2023. For this reason, many home buyers are wondering about mortgage rate locks and how soon they can secure their interest rates in the buying process. This is Nathan Clark with Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty here in New England. In this video, I'll discuss mortgage rate locks, including the best time to lock your rate and whether you can lock rates with multiple lenders. If you'd like more real estate advice like this, check us out at nathanclarkteam.com and don't forget to like and subscribe below. Now let's get started. First, let's talk about what mortgage rate locks are and how they work. A mortgage rate lock is a commitment by your mortgage lender to honor a certain interest rate for your home loan. Typically, mortgage rates change often as a consequence of the natural market fluctuations. In fact, they can sometimes change multiple times per day. By locking your rate, you're protecting yourself if rates happen to rise between the time you apply for the loan and the date the deal on the new home actually closes. Your rate will be locked for a certain amount of time. Typically, the periods are 30, 45, or even 60 days. Once your rate is locked, you'll need to make sure you close on the home within that period. Otherwise, you'll need to pay for an extension, a fee to extend the lock, or the rate will be higher at the closing table. Rate locks aren't free, but most lenders include it in the price with the overall rate they quote you. It's also possible for your interest rate to change even if it is locked. One reason that might happen is if there's issues with your financial situation. For example, if your credit score suddenly drops, your rate can also change if your home is appraised for more or less than they originally expected. While mortgage rate locks are a good way to protect yourself against a rising rate, many home buyers wonder what happens to their locked rate if interest rates fall after they locked in. So let's say you locked in at 7% and they drop down to 6.5%. Well, the good news is that most lenders offer a float down option in their rate lock agreements. With a float down, you'll be able to take advantage of lower rates. However, float down options usually come at an extra cost, maybe 0.5% to 1% of the loan amount. So when can you lock a mortgage rate, and should you lock rates with multiple lenders at once? The short answer is you should lock your mortgage rate as soon as possible, especially if rates are rising. However, it's best to avoid locking your mortgage rate until you've spoken to at least 3 different lenders, compared their quote rates, and chosen the best deal for you. You should also ask each lender how soon they let you lock your rate. Once you know what lender you want to use, you should apply for the pre-approval. At that point, some lenders will let you lock your rate as soon as they process your application and reviewed your credit report. Other lenders, though, may prefer to see that you've signed a purchase contract for your new home before locking your rate. Either way, you'll need to make sure that you choose a rate lock period that is long enough for the deal in your new home to officially close. If the deal doesn't close in time, you need to pay for an extra fee to extend your rate lock. While it's technically possible to lock rates with multiple lenders, it generally isn't a good idea. This is because you'll have to go through multiple loan applications, multiple credit checks, and pay multiple application fees. For this reason, locking your rate with more than one lender likely won't save you money if you're looking to take advantage of the lowest rate. Instead, it's better to inquire about your lender's float down provision or consider a shorter rate lock period if you know the deal on your home will close soon, since shorter rate lock periods are often cheaper than longer ones. Locking your mortgage rate is an important part of your home loan process, but getting a good loan starts with finding the right lender. If you need help finding the best lender in your area, be sure to ask us. We'd be happy to help you out. Experienced agents typically have networks of lenders that they work with and appraisers and a whole network of people that we can help you with and partner with. So feel free to reach out to us with any questions you have. We've been doing this for over 21 years, and we have the necessary knowledge and experience to help you make the right decision about buying or selling a home in any market condition. Call me today so we can find the most important things to you and find you the most important things when it comes to buying your property, finding your next home, and selling your property. Feel free to give me a call. My name is Nathan Clark, 401-232-7661, and thanks for watching.